Morning, boys and girls. It is finally Friday. I just can't wait for today to be over. It's the weekend, can be here so I can have some sleep. Not that I'll sleep now, but you know what I mean. I won't have to get up at stupid times in the morning, fucking after o'clock and all that cack, you know what I mean? So. But anyway, what I did yesterday after I finished work, because I got back, I suppose at a reasonable time. I had to go off up to Lichfield when I got back to the yard, and tip there wasn't a trailer change like normally. I had to sit and tip it, but it was quick, like they said, which is a fucking shock. And I was in and out within about, I don't know, 40 minutes, so it wasn't too bad. Then back to the yard, and then home I went. I think I got back about 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, something like that. Faffed around, did my little treats for you lot, and I think I played about a couple of hours of Black Ops 2. It was alright. And then I proceeded to watch a couple of films. Hence I ended up going to bed at around about fucking 20 to 12 last night. I'm a fucking fool to myself, really. You know, whether or not you lot out there experience it, but as a kid myself, back when, I used to hate going to bed, right? But that's never left. I am so stubborn when it comes to fucking bedtime. I'm like, no, I'm not going to bed yet. No, I don't want to go to bed yet. I'm like a fucking screaming fucking 5-year-old. I don't want to go to bed. But there's only me there, you know what I mean? I'm like, well, you know, you ain't got to, you don't want to, but fucking hell. So consequently, I'm watching a film and it's like fucking, I don't know, I've got to say 20 to 12 before I went to bed last night. I'm fucked now. I'm fucking tired. But I shouldn't be like this. But I always think to myself, if I'm going to bed, that means I'm missing out on something. That's how I look at it, see me? You know what I mean? That's why I always think to myself, if I ever won the lottery, ha! Fucking hell, man. It'd be awesome. Being able to do what the fuck I want, go to bed when I want, and get up when I fucking want. Oh. A lot of people say when they win the lottery, if they ever win the lottery, the first thing they'll do is so and so. Mine is drop kick the fucking alarm clock to the bedroom window. That's what I'll be doing. Anyway, so I was watching films, and I think I mentioned this before. My genre I like sci-fi. I like action films. But I am also, guilty pleasure, chick flicks. Don't ask me why. I like romantic comedies and I like romantic dramas. I always have done. I think they're awesome. I think because deep down inside I love that, what do you want to call it, the true love side of things, you know what I mean, all that kind of cat, because I am an hopeless romantic really at the end of the day, so, you know. So there I am watching them and I love them, they're great. But then it sends me into a fucking mad depression, then I think, you know, for fuck's sake. But hey, whatever, you know. So that's what I did last night. As for today, I don't know whether you've noticed. Where am I going? I'm going this way. I am off to Ilkeston. That's where I'm going today. Ilkeston. We got a couple of drops in Ilkeston, and I thought it was one, and it ain't, it's the other. So, thankfully, it don't really matter about the bang on time kind of thing, you know what I mean? As long as I get there, that's all, man. And plus the fact, because of what I'm doing, it ain't actually a timed load. So as long as I get there within the AM, it's fine. Which I'll get there, according to me twat nav, about 7:15, so that'll be well in the fucking time zone. Well in. Yeah. On another hand, this morning when I woke up, alarms went off, turned them off, and I'm lying there in bed, you know, and I caught myself, I caught myself rolling over. I thought, hey, I've got to get out of bed here, fucking hell. So of course, I jumped out of bed, and it was like 20 to 5, and the alarm clock went off at fucking 20 past 4. When you know, fuck. So I does my stuff and what have you, and my normal routine. It's like, oh, I gotta go. And the disaster that ensued afterwards was like, fucking hell, man. Ooh, my stomach. Eee. Giggle, giggle. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, my life. Not good. There's nothing worse than having a thick piss in the morning. It's not very comfortable, I can guarantee you that. But anyway, it happens. IBS, fuck you, that's what I say. I don't know what it was, I mean, I haven't been eating anything fucking wank, I know that much, but then again, like I said to you yesterday, that fucking breakfast wrap, it did hurt. Weird, so maybe it could have been that, I don't know. Ah, whatever. So, la-di-da. You sure you want to show on yourself for that? Thank you very much. You're awesome. So I'm downstairs, chilling out then, drinking me cup of coffee, and just biding me time to get off here. Come talk to you lot, as you do. Now, I am in a Volvo today. The Volvo FH. I think it's a 460, I think this one is. I think. It's one of the older style, one before the new one. And I think, yes, hopefully, I might be able to do a drive along. Come on, hero. Go on. Anybody think he's in a fucking hurry? Should be able to do a drive along today. And because of where I'm going, I think I will do, because it's a place in Melton Mulberry, so that should be interesting. Some country lanes for you to have a look at. And I am hoping, because it seems like it has stopped fucking finally, the rain that is, so it's dried up a bit. I mean, it still looks a bit cloudy, but hey, whatever. Let's hope it don't piss down rain again. Fucking tell you what, rain and cloudy weather. Oh, it's just a fucking recipe for disaster, rate, really. Fucking hell. Right, that's it. I'm done. Later on, I will do a drive along for you. When I get to this place, I'll set it all up and what have you, and I'll tootle around as I do for you. Right, I'm going. I've waffled on enough. Speak to you later. Well, like I promised, it is time for a drive along. Yay! Another one of these fantastic drive alongs. Through some lanes, maybe. There might be a bit of motorway. It just depends how fucking long the camera lasts for. You know what I mean? And I will try my best to keep it as entertaining as possible, as I always do. Get rid of some of this crap out of the way. Right, I think we are ready to rock and roll. Let's just make sure everything's tightened up so it don't get wobbling and moving too much. Job's a good one. Right, let's hack off. The fuck is that shit? Oh, can't be having that. Hang on. Because you see, it's stuff in the forward. There we go. That's somewhere, eh? Hang on, might be weird. Ah, well. Why were we doing that earlier? So why is he doing it now? Fuck. Oh, here we go. That's why. Fucking. I knew I'd find it somewhere. Fuck. Tell you what. Oh man. That is annoying as fuck. That is Jesus. Oh, that's annoying. That is really annoying. I played in here because I was playing with music. Fuck, that's going to rattle and bang in. The camera's going to pick that up like it's sitting on top of it. I can guarantee it. Oh, look at that. What is it that's doing that? Ooh. It sounds like there's something rolling around somewhere. Hockey! Fucking pain in the ass. Have to drive me insane, simple as. That's why it'll take long. Oh, pretty big windmill. Fluff, 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 fluff. That's the sound of a windmill, that is. Fluff, 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 fluff. Doing about fucking 3,000 revolutions per minute. Fluff, 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 fluff. Well, we are now on our way to Walton, Mulberry. Should be interesting. Not been there for a while. Hence the sat nav, so I can be sure that I'm going in relatively the right direction. Now, if, and only if, there is a McDonald's on the way, I will be stopping to have myself a treat. Because it's Friday after all, so yeah. Plus, as well, you know, it's part of my diet regime and I'm doing really well and I'm doing all that sort of stuff, you know, so. Part and parcel. It's a given. But if I don't find one, then I'll have to leave till later on, then I'll end up with my usual chicken wrap. You know what I mean? Just to make things fucking so much more interesting for you lot. And the good news is, so far, it hasn't pissed it in a fucking rain. It's doing me head in. I can't take it any longer. Oh, for fuck's sake. So good. So good. Yeah, baby. Let's have some fun, shall we? Yes. Okay. Now, being as though I'm going to be there early-ish, so it'll be about 9ish by the time I get there. Now, sometimes, and I mean sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, it's a trailer change, which is like, woohoo! So if it's a trailer change, I'll be in and out within about half an hour. If not, I'll be in and out within an hour. That's all good, I suppose, you know what I mean? It's always better than nothing. At least now I'm not going to be there for like 3 or 4 hours. But in saying that, that has happened. Let's just hope that don't happen today. Because it is Friday after all, and the weekend is upon us. Yabba fucking dabba do. Speed limit has changed to 40 miles an hour and you're still doing 50. Congratulations, you're a plebhead. I think we will be hopping onto the motorway for a spell. I really do think so. Sunshine rain. I can't fucking carry on with this. It's like a fucking Chinese torture water aid. Not even water torture. Fucking hell. See? It's an enemy cuckoo. South from junction 26. Well, according to Mr. Twat now, we've got another 6 and a bit miles to junction 24 and 22 miles of country lane. Awesome. Fucking love it. Brilliant. There may be the odd dual carriageway thrown in there, I think, if I remember rightly. But still, you know, it's pretty cool. At least it's somewhere fucking different to see. I was getting a bit, well, to say he's bored, because they're doing the same shit over and over again. Fuck, man, it was like Leeds, Newcastle, Leeds, Newcastle, Leeds, Newcastle. I'm thinking, there's got to be somewhere else to fucking go. Jesus. Oh, you're speeding up now, are you? Thanks for that. Yeah, monkey. I don't know whether it's because it's Friday or not, I'm not sure, but I'm just feeling this really, like, happy, excited mood. It's got to be because it's Friday. It really has, it's got to be. Any other day of the week I'm like, fucking hell, I hate this place. I don't want to work no more, I want to retire. On a lighter note, if by some stroke of cosmic fucking mystic luck that I happen to win the lottery and I don't need to work anymore, fear not, because I still will carry on doing these drive-alongs for you. But the added bonus, what would be, remember, this is only if I won the lottery. And the chances of that happening are, well, let's just say I'd probably get bitten on the ass by a Tyrannosaurus Rex. But anyway, just in case, because you never know, Jurassic Park may happen, I would go out and I would hire these vehicles just for the day, just for your viewing pleasure, because that's the kind of guy I am. But the difference is, when you've got an abundant amount of funds, it can be, oh, so much better. Because it hasn't got to be here. It could be anywhere in the globe. Oh, that'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Like my very own fucking ice road truckers or something like that. So much fun. Okay, now I've woke up from my dream, I'm back to reality. That would be the new road over there. I was not going down that one. Such a shame. But this road is equally as fun. Nice windy, bendy, tidy bit just down here. This is a wee bit different. I think they've altered the junction. Just shows how long it's been since I've been down this neck of the woods. Always come this way now when I'm on the way to Rothley. Which, if I'm not mistaken, will probably drive past that. Are you having fun so far? I think if the sun was actually out it would look a lot better, a lot more picturesque I suppose. But unfortunately we have no sunshine. I was going to drive past Rothley, but obviously not. I wish I knew what that was. It's driving me insane. stay like this, it might improve, or it might get drastically worse. I can't remember. I'll say it's been a while since I've been down here, so hence the sat nav. Like I said earlier. Yes, I'm doing 30 fucking odd miles now because I haven't got the speed limit yet, dipshit. Are you happy now? I know that driving on the motorways is quick, it's easy, it's straightforward, you just, you know, point and aim and away you go, but every now and again it's nice to have a change to drive down the country lanes. Because one, it's a challenge, two, there's something else to look at. Is there a third one? Well, the third one just makes it more exciting, doesn't it, really? And if you are a good boy and you're driving down country lanes, you can also play a game, which I've mentioned before. It's called How Many Cars Can You Have Queued Up Behind You? At the moment, I've got a tail of four cars I've got. I think, 4 cars. Now I've got a tail of 3 cars. So, it's a short tail at the minute. It could do with being bigger. The reason being because I'm only doing 40 miles an hour, because that's my limit on these kind of roads, and these poor chappies behind me can do 50 miles an hour. Hence the speed sign coming up right now. And if you didn't know what that was called, it is called a repeater. It's a rather big repeater, mind you, which is a repeater. You don't tend to get many of them down a country lane, to be fair, because most country lanes like 60 miles an hour. Not 70, even though it says national speed limit. A road like this will be 60 miles an hour. See? There you go again. Reminding you that it's 50 miles an hour for a car. Or a van. Me, now 40. I'm going to hunt high and low later when I get to this place for that annoying fucking knock. Update on the tail. Fuck me, I've got a fair few cars there. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to say I've got more than 10. I have got a 10 plus tail. Yeah, baby. Come on, Mr. Fucking Traffic Lights, already there, fuck. Come on, dinky bitch, hurry up, shift yourself. Well, handy tip for you, if you are not sure of the speed limit, sit at 30 until you see a repeater or the speed sign changes. Hence, bing, 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 bing. National speed limit of a country lane, 60 miles an hour. For me, 40. Just means that my tail keeps getting longer. Come on, you stupid fucking thing. Just turn you on. One. Oh, what there? There we go. Cruise control was having a flap then, it wouldn't turn on. Extremely long drive, I will be fast forwarding lots of it. Because I think going through these country lanes at high speed is awesome. And now that you can't bypass everything, nice if they could bypass places like this, it really would. Because at the end of the day, sending vehicles of this nature through little places like this, it ain't good, is it really? Starting to get hungry now. I could do with something to eat. I can feel a wrap coming on. I'm feeling hungry. I need some food. I gotta have it now. A chicken wrap now. I want some food. I'm feeling really hungry. I'm feeling really, really hungry. On the weekend, I should say Friday, we went round to Jimmy's. There's me, my brother-in-law, Jimmy, and a couple others who came for about 5 minutes and fucked off after it, but anyway. We started playing this game called Words with Friends. Now, I haven't played it before, and basically it's like Scrabble, but with pretty much anybody across the fucking planet. And I was playing against them three, so I'll be playing a game with my brother-in-law, he'd be playing a game with Jimmy, I was playing a game with Jimmy, and Jimmy was playing a game with me. So, you know, it's sort of like backwards and forwards like that. And I flicked through the settings on it, and it says random opponent. I went, ooh! So I pressed that a couple of times, and I played a couple of games with some random opponents. And then, which never normally happens. Well, to be honest with you, I've never known it happen. You know, when you play online with somebody, I mean, this is on my mobile phone, by the way, so when you're playing online, and you're playing with somebody whatever part of the world they're in, they don't tend to really do anything other apart from play the game, until I stumbled across Pretty Flower 1986. And she struck a conversation up, so there we are, fucking texting away, like having a conversation about what have you, this, that and the other, you know, what's the weather like where you are, and all that sort of stuff. And the most random thing ever is that she decided she wanted to show me some pictures of herself. Now, before you start getting your head in the gutter, come back out, come on. Come back out to civilization. There were selfies. And she's quite pretty. You know what I mean? She's very cute. And first of all, she wanted to phone me. She wanted to, you know, contact me. And I thought, But I did what all respectable YouTubers will do, and that's say, well, if you want to look and see who I am, just, you know, type this in, blah blah blah. And so she did and had a look at it. She liked it and all that sort of thing, you know, and we carried on playing and talking. But then, after the weekend's gone, she's evaporated now, has just disappeared. It was a shame, really, because I said I wanted to have a Skype conversation, like, but I never got round it, because I didn't have Skype. I actually installed Skype on my PC just to have a conversation, but it never happened. It never pulled off. But before you lot think that the lady think, no, this would never happen, because the simple matter of fact is that if she's telling the truth and it's all, you know, legitimate, because you can never really tell. Not 100%, but I think personally this it did seem legitimate. So anyway, I'm going to go down there. I'm going to believe that it was true. And she lives in Georgia. I have no idea where Georgia is, mind you, so I had to ask, and she said it was south of Florida, somewhere down that way. And I thought, well, there you go then. So a bit of a long way, that. I wouldn't be able to get there on my fucking push bike, that's for sure. So, anyway, that was a load of fun and interesting stuff. And I'm seem to be like addicted to this game now. I can't stop playing it. You know what I mean? I am addicted to it. So if anybody out there who plays Words with Friends, let me know how many games you have running at the same time, like, you know. Because I've got about 3 or 4. Can you have more? Do you just fucking have as many opponents as you possibly want? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things. I just thought it was random. All of a sudden, somebody that's halfway around the world decides to, you know, crack a conversation up. I thought it was quite nice. We don't tend to, well, we never tend to get there anyway, so. So, if she's out there, Pretty Flower, 1986, and she wants to carry on having a conversation, she's quite welcome. There's nothing wrong with speaking with one another, is it? I just thought I'd share that. I'll just end it random and random and pleasant, that's all I can say. Anyway, here we go. I'm warm. I'm absolutely cooking. Being as though it's wet and miserable in Hull, it's still warm though. I am very warm. Oh well. I'm going to go now. I'm off it on day football. Oh, today we are off to Hull. But it's not the usual Hull, it's oh, what is it? Some fucking delivery somewhere up the road. Not insulation. So it's a new one on me. And according to Google Maps, and I don't know whether how long my fucking sat nav's going to last, but hopefully hopefully level. It won't turn off and fuck up and drop dead like it did the other day. My sat nav just had a fucking complete meltdown. I don't know whether because it's an old one and the battery's fucked, or whether it's them up there. Satellite coverage is playing up for the old snooper. Then again, it is an old one, so I may have to invest in another one. But the only problem is they aren't exactly cheap. I mean, personally, I think it's a battery, because I know the batteries. I'm having a problem with the battery on my sat nav. It's playing up. I need a new charger because the cable's knackered. The charger itself is fine, so the cable's fucked. I've got it strapped up in a way so that it keeps contact off. It's just old and decrepit like the fucking owner. That's what it is. Fucking thing. I've got fuck all energy today. Absolutely none whatsoever. I went to bed early. Well, at least reasonably early anyway. I ain't had to get up too early. Sure, it was about 9:30 I think I went to bed. Something like that. Sure it was. It's got to be. I feel like I've done a fucking marathon already. Still recuperating from the weekend, I think. Go on, Mr. fucking FedEx, you just pulled straight out in front of me. Anywho. News on the game. Oh dear. Pretty Flower 1986 has started a new game with me. She's not talking, so I don't know. Never mind. Not to worry. Anyway, if it wasn't for the fact that it's honestly pissing down rain again here. Well, it was anyway earlier, so it's far too wet. I was going to do a bit of camera trickery, but I can't do it because of it being so bloody wet. So that's balls my idea up for the day. Anyway, whatever. Never the mind. We went over there. Not to worry. Might be able to sort it out some other time, but at the moment, again, it's fucking miserable wank weather as usual. Fucking typical British weather, shite. All we ever seem to get is pissed on every fucking time. I mean, it's June now. June. Surely that's summertime, unless it's coming close to it at least. now soon as summer comes and it'll go and then it'll be bloody winter again. Boo, boo, boo! Don't like when it's cold. But that is a sign of me getting old. I am bollocks. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. I've worked out the calories that I've been intaking, and I need to step up the diet a little bit more now. Because I worked it all out, and I am low, but I think I could do with being a bit lower. Because I ain't losing weight quick enough in my book. I'm still 15-1, but I'm still 15-fucking-1. I did have a bit of a blowout. Oh, look at this fucking superhero over here. What an arsehole. I have got to get in front of the truck. I have no choice. It's got to be done. Car drivers. Might as well give them a fucking gun with one bullet and ask them to play Russian roulette. Anyway, I've worked out that if I carry on the way I'm going, but I can tweak it a little bit more, I can knock off a few more pounds a bit quicker, because I'm determined to get under that 15 stone mark. I'm getting there. I know I can do it. I've got to do it. So, and I think this weekend I'm going to have to sort this cabbage patch out because it's starting to get on my tits. See? I am bollocks and I don't know why. I shouldn't be. Oh, I am though. Wow. Well, whatever. Can't think of anything else to say. But how are you doing, lot? What is it with car drivers and the obsession of overtaking lorries in stupid places? Is it such a fucking deal driving behind a lorry? Is it really that bad? Oh well. Whatever. I'm going. I might, because I'm in a man truck today, I'll do a drive along. Now you lot prefer the drive-alongs. Have fun and all that cack. Speak to you later. If I've got the fucking energy, that is. Are we ever gonna get any fucking let up from this shocking shit? Where the fucking hell? Bollocks! It's crap! Proper wank! I've no fucking clue what I'm doing. It's around here somewhere! Getting out, that is. This place does not exist on my sat-nav. On Google Maps on the satellite view, it's a fucking building site, and according to it, this isn't a T-junction, it's just a continued light road all the way around. It didn't go up that way, according to me Google Maps. So it's all new, it's all brand new. But the street name was there then, so that helped. Now we're off to Wakefield. That should be a bunch of fun, shouldn't it? So it's these fucking miserable bollocks I'm fucking suffering now. That's dedication for you, isn't it? Well, considering that yesterday's day was an absolute piece of piss, today is going to be proper crap. Once I've done this Wakefield thing, I've got to then go down to Litchfield. And it's going to be a long ass day. It has been. But then again, hey, whatever, who cares? Nobody else seems to be fucking interested. So why should I? Yeah, why should you? I don't know. Do you? It's raining, no, yes, it's raining, and the old man, he is snoring. I don't even know why I'm so fucking tired. Shouldn't be. It could have been, you know, reasonably early. Well, at the moment we are currently traversing A63 heading towards the M62, which is even 4 miles above that. Just in case you roadies out there would like to know where I am. I knew I had to give you a drive along today to make up for yesterday. Because that was hilarious. But then again, I mean, the vehicle I was in, it wasn't really feasible. I couldn't do one, so... I didn't really go anywhere. Such a short day yesterday. 7 hours. All I did. 7 hours. I wish I could do 7 hours every day, but unfortunately not. Well, you never know. I might have won the lottery. I haven't checked my numbers yet. I'll do that when I get home tonight. See if I've won. More than likely not, wouldn't you? Never know. I've been keeping an eye on my money to see what's what and how my bank balance is doing, and at the moment, not too fucking good. Like I said to you, I wanted to get another addition to my situation in the YouTube village, but unfortunately I can't do it because I haven't got money. I'm not rich enough. So I've got to wait, and plus the fact as well, I also need new brakes, new tyres for my car. So it's what do I do first? Something that may never work. We'll buy two things now that I need. Fuck it. A couple more weeks and I should have my new tyres and well, my new wheels, hopefully. Look at this weather. Just look at it. Just fucking look at it. What a fucking miserable shit day. Again. Now I'm not fucking fed up. I'm gonna get one of those big fucking light boxes I have. Have an artificial sunshine in the cabin, because I'll tell you what, this is fucking depressing the crap out of me. This is fucking unbelievable. You can't do fuck all in weather like this, can you? You can't do nothing. Absolutely nothing. drive-alongs go today. I think this one is going to be a short and sweet one. I'm going to have to open the window because I'm a bit fucking warm. This is going to be a little bit delicate. The simple reason is, realistically, we shouldn't be down roads like this. But because of the building site I've just delivered to, which if you check out my Facebook page and my Instagram, you'll see the little video I've done of the building that we've delivered to. So, enjoy this little trek round here, because it'll be a rarity. All other routes go that way. Yes, I will, as soon as I can. I like places like this because everything seems to be pretty close and sort of like hangs over, and you know, trees and fucking phone cables and all sorts of shit to avoid. It just tests to see whether the council have done something about it, you know what I mean? But hopefully, being as though we're climbing this fucking vertical wall here by the feels of it, it should be alright. Right over to the other side of the road. Got a bit of a swing on the go here. Climbing up even higher. Come on, gearbox, pick a fucking gear, will you? Jesus. Now, if I'm not mistaken, according to it, hopefully, at the end of this street here will be the island that I stopped at earlier because I wasn't too sure of the original entrance that I went through. It was a bit difficult. It seemed a bit like, you know, you look at a situation, you go, do I really want to shove an Arctic down there? So I decided to find another alternate, you know, it's alright, just got sidetracked by the blonde in the glasses. Lovely! Don't just stay there, I've got to get through, and I can't do it if you're in the fucking way. You want, you just fucking mousy on like you're driving Miss Daisy, you fucking dopey old bastard. I'll tell you what, you know. There's some proper darlings around here, I'm telling you. There really is. It's very nice. It's so full of space. Well, that was easy enough, wasn't it? Thankfully. Time for a bit of a fast forward. it's just one of those days again, isn't it? Now, I know I didn't put anything up yesterday, but like today, I, again, really haven't got the time to do anything, but I thought, you know what, I've got to, because it's just not fair to you lot sitting there going, where's my video? I need it. So, I've got to do something for you. And, yes, she's back, right? Right. I finally managed to have the Skype conversation with Pinky Flower 1986. We Skyped yesterday for about an hour, and I'm honestly, wow, that is simply the only word I can describe what she looks like and the conversation that we had. And wow, I've never ever Skyped before. I have never had a conversation with an American before, and to actually experience that over Skype, to see the girl, talk to her, and I was like blown away. It was unbelievable. And it just fuels the desire to want to go over to America. I tell you, it really does. I just know that I am never ever going to get there in my lifetime, unless I win the fucking lottery, that is. But we know that's never going to happen. So, but it was such a laugh, and the poor girl's phone died after a while. But yes, it was proper fun, and I just want to do it again. I want to Skype with her again, because she comes from Georgia, and I was chatting away, and she's got that twang in her voice. It's like, oh man, oh dear. I'm just glad that I'm losing weight. Oh, by the way, Jack, before I completely sidetrack, weight issue, right, as in my diet, you know, things are looking up. I am now below 15 stone. I managed to crack that fucking nutshell finally, and of this morning, I know I'm not going to be now because obviously weight fluctuates, but as this morning when I jumped on the scales, I was 14 stone 13. I am 5, count 'em, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pounds away from losing the 2 stone. Fucking 2 stone! I mean, come on, what the fuck? But you know, so I'm thinking now that I'm feel, which is, I'm going to agree with quite a few people that may have already know this situation, but I'm finding that because I've lost weight and I'm losing weight and I feel better in myself, I feel a lot more, you know, positive. Is that right? Because honestly, I do. I mean, and because I feel like this, I'm losing the weight. I don't feel like there's so much, you know, on my shoulders, and I don't feel so enclosed. If you're like, I don't fucking know. It just sounds weird, I know, but there you go. But through that, I feel like things are starting to like happen. I mean, it took 3 weeks, believe it or not, for Pinky Flower to actually get on the Skype thing, like, but perseverance was like the key there, you know what I mean? And obviously now we've done it. I just hope it happens again. That's all. Fingers crossed. But there you go. But because of I feel great. I'm not as heavy, and I keep pushing. Yes, I've just had my fucking McDonald's, but let's just woe him back up here a sec, shall we? I've got me on my phone. I've got a picture of the meal, the menu, right? And what I did is I checked out to see what's on there, and because they've got the calories up against them on each product of they sell, which helps out a lot because I can watch calories and do all that shit. I'm crap at doing this point system that weights what you do. I can't do that shit. That's just, no, that's point. I need to know how many calories that I can actually stick inside me, and I know how many, like I said before, countless times. I know what to do to sustain, I know what to do to lose, and that's what I'm doing. And I'll push it below the point to lose, so I can sort of like eat that goal even quicker. And by having the menu and having the calories there in front of you to see, I'm able to pick and manipulate and choose and reduce what I have and the intake. Like yesterday, I had my cereals. I probably ended up with about 250 to 300 calories worth, including the milk and the cereals themselves. Something like that, right? But at 2 o'clock in the afternoon when I come for lunch, I'd finished early. That's why I didn't do a video. It was like, and that was it. I was gone. I had to go and get my car fixed. So when I had that done, and I just didn't have a chance to do anything. Then I ended up Skyping with the girl, like, and I'm thinking, oh, my day is going really well, and it went even better this morning. But anyway, so when I look at the menu on Mackey's, thinking, you know, McDonald's it's ain't really healthy, is it? But to be fair, I can disagree with that, because I've had myself my nice chicken wrap. It's got a bit of salad in there, it's got chicken, yes, it's fucking fried or whatever, but the calories that I've intaked with just a standard coffee, that ended up with a medium fries, but I've chucked half them outside because I just couldn't eat that more. I was stuffed. And instead of it being like nearly 1,000 calories in just that little bit, it's reduced it down to like 700 and something, like, you know what I mean? So by eliminating different things and swapping it around, it reduced my calorie intake. And yesterday, because obviously with the Skype situation and chatting to the girl, I ain't going to say her name because it's not fair, she hasn't allowed me yet, so what I'll do is sit there chatting with the girl all day, and I completely forgot about food altogether. And once about 10 past, 8 rolled around, and we finally, and I was watching telly, I realised that I'd had nothing since 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But now, any other time, I'd be like, I'd be grazing like a fucking cow, you know what I mean, chewing on anything that was edible, fair enough, to be honest. But I didn't think about it, and I actually wasn't really that hungry, so I thought, do you know what, fuck it, why bother, you know. And then the next day it turns up, and this morning I'm 14 stone 13, so there we are. There's a long conversation for Jack, if he's listening, if he's paying attention, my fucking diet coach. I'm not going to let you down, kid, honestly. I'm fucking pushing, I'm striving, because I think that since this has all happened, if I start to get it, as you can tell, the mop is getting rather wild, and it's sort of growing over my ears as well, so it looks rather fucking scruffy, so I need it to be trimmed back a bit and sorted out, but I need to do something with it, you know what I mean? So my mum says, why don't you have a look at the magazines and see what kind of styles are going for blokes your age? I'm thinking, what the fuck is that all about? What do you want to fucking, who? George Clooney look? Fuck off. I got too much hair for that. I have, it's like fucking really close to my head, it's like fluffy, it's almost like a bog bush. But anyway, it's been dipped in grey paint, by the way. I should get my hair trimmed off. I'm losing this weight, and it's like as though nothing can go wrong until this morning. Couldn't find my fucking gloves, so I've had to buy a new pair of gloves again. I come to do my videos this morning, but me bungee cords, I don't know, they've grew legs and fucking sprouted off somewhere. I don't know what the fuck's going on with them, but they're not here, so I've had to buy another set of them. And then obviously doing my job and going off and doing blah blah blah, I just haven't had time. I've had to pull over for a break now, which is done. I need to fuck off, but I thought I'd have a few minutes and chat to you about what's been happening on the other day, because you've got to know. And like I said, I'm sorry about doing nothing yesterday, but I just didn't have a chance to. My day was like so short, it was untrue. And then obviously I got home after faffing about in my car, and Pinky Flower went, I'm home now, do you want to Skype? Do I want to? You know what I mean? So it's got to be done, innit? You know what I mean? So and breathe. Told you I wasn't fucking normal, didn't I? I'm like a fucking excitable teenager, ain't I? I just hate right in the fucking head. Anyway, I have waffled on far too much. I know you lot like it, but there you go. I've got to go, and I'm hoping that tomorrow I'm going to be sent somewhere and I will do a drive along. let's hope I'm in a decent vehicle for it, you know what I mean? Because if I'm not, it's difficult. And I just hope to have a decent day. Well, I say, me personally, a decent day is like what today is. I'm short. Deliver, collect, go back, fuck off home. That's the end of it. But for your guys' kind of, you know, side of things, realistically, that's not really feasible for you lot, because it means that I don't get a chance to do this, and obviously you need it. You need your daily fix, and sometimes I know I can do it. If I can do multiple videos per day, I would. If I could, you know, one every day, I'd do that as well. But most of the times I do, as you know. So, but anyway, I'm going to go now, because I'm just fucking, I'm rambling. I'm having a serious fucking ramble moment. Oh, fucking mouth to mouth, eh? It's like fucking someone's fucking stuck him on drugs. My fucking batteries are fully charged, and I'm fucking where are you going? It's because I'm fucking, look at me. I'm withering away. I'm practically fucking anorexic here. Oh, I've got to go. I'm off. I'm seen. Bye. Have yourself a fucking excellent evening, and I hope your day has been well today. I hope it's gone better than what mine has. But like I say, nothing's going to put me down. Not today. Nothing at all. Well, I'm fucking 14 stone 13, so fuck all's going to put my life down. I'm awesome. Do you know what? Because I'm in such a good fucking mood. We'll do a drive along down the M6 on the way home, shall we? Fuck it. I'll hurt. It won't hurt. It won't hurt a thing. I'm sure a lot of it appreciate it. Right. We are on our fucking way! Come on, Mr. DHL driver, shift your shit. Yeah, baby, let's get it on. My window's open at the moment, but there you go. It is rather warm. Especially after I've just woofed down Mackie Doodles and a hot coffee, so I'm a bit warm at the minute. Honestly. Well, hang on. Widescreen. Oh, by the way, the brown tape's here again. Ciao, big. See ya. Look, see. Ta-da. Brown tape. What am I after? I want my spectators, do I need my spectators! Now I am proper cool. Here's a question. Being as how I've been corresponding with an overseas personage and we've had a Skype chat, could I call her a acquaintance or a friend? When does that line get smudged? When do you call somebody who you've just met a friend? I mean, personally, I'd rather call them a friend straight away, but is there like a sort of like a timeline or a zone or a, you know, a bit that you have to, I don't know, you've got to go past a certain point before you can call an acquaintance a friend, so I need to know what that is. They'll let me know. But me personally, if I meet you, say hello, have a chat, I'll class you as my friends. So it's like you lot. To be fair, I'll class you lot. I mean, half of you I've never even met or spoke to, but I'll still class you as friends because at the end of the day, you're there enjoying what I do, and I think it's fucking awesome, and I'll try and say hello to each and every one of you if I possibly can, and I'll class you as friends. I've got a big box full of friends. It's great. It's wonderful. I've got a Ken. I've got a Cindy. I've got a Barbie. I've got a Lego Man. But yes, it's good, and I just hope that I can get to chat to her again. I know it was a first, you know, one-off, and maybe, or it was a first experience for me anyway. So I love firsts. You know, when you get to my age, you don't really think you're ever going to have a first. You know what I mean? You think you've done all the shit that you're ever going to do, and then all of a sudden someone else comes along, he's like, woohoo! I've got a first again! So, and for those people out there who Skype all the time and do it as though it's second nature, you had a first time originally, so shut the fuck up whinging at me. I'll say with it being 1 o'clock, get back in the yard by about, well, it's 10 to 1 actually. Let's get it right, it's 10 to 1 in the afternoon on a Tuesday. And I'll probably get back in the yard about 1:30. All being well, they won't send me back out again. Well, if they do, I won't be very impressed. But who's to say? Yes? No? Maybe. But then I'll go home. I will activate my game and see how she's getting on. And you never know, you might be able to Skype with her again. It's very good. It's very, very good. It's very good. I like it. I like it a lot. One thing that pissed me off about it is that the fucking signal kept on breaking out, which it shouldn't do because I've got broadband, for crying out loud. Never mind. It might have been her neck of the woods. Could have been mine. Could have been something. Could have been exchange. But then again, it is going all the way over to America. As a matter of fact, I might even have a bit of a Google and see exactly how far away she is. My guesstimate would be around about 2,300 miles at the most. But who's to say? I don't know. I'm not a geography major. I have no shit and clue. That's because you failed your geography test, you nosy fucker. Correct answer. Yes, I did. When they come to grade me on my geography, it was you, and you. And I went, you what? What have I done now? Now that's your score, that's what you get. You. Ungradable. Ah, okay. So what you're trying to say to me then is I haven't got a fucking clue where I am then? Pretty much. Okay. Well, you see, I looked at it like this. Geography to me was boring, right? There was no excitement in the field. It just bored the tits out of me. And yet, I'm a lorry driver. And you would have thought that geography would have come in quite handy. And I'll go, well, yeah, but I can read a map. I don't need to know where I am, but I can read a map. And then obviously the nice, pretty invention called the sat-nav, that came out, and then all of a sudden, I don't need a map anymore, just go beep, 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 fucking tech me. So I might have a look at that. That might be something to look at. See how far away she is. On a, let's say, a bit of a tangent. What happens? Now, I'm going to have to sort of like clarify the reason I'm thinking just a little. Let's talk about love, right? Just for a 5-minute fucking wonder. Obviously, I come from the UK. For those of you who are not in the UK and reside in any other country in the world, I'm from the UK, if you don't know already. Which, if you didn't know, then you need to, like, you know, wake up a bit. But what happens if a true love for me does not reside in this country? What happens if it's in France, or Spain, Germany, or any other European continent country? What happens if they're in the Ukraine? What happens if they're in China? Or even South Korea? Who's to say they could be down there, you know what I mean? Or America, Africa? You never know, do you? You can't really say, because you're always limited on where you can go. And you can even be more limited to the area that you live in.
which I always find really sad, because if you're limited to the area that you live in, then you don't get to experience anything else. But I think that's where technology and the likes of the YouTube stuff, plus playing online, you know, with your friends and what have you, opens up the possibilities of meeting somebody else from a different country. I mean, look at any people on my channel that are from different countries and enjoy my ranting and raving and lots and lots of swearing, and me drive-alongs as well. But, you know, if it wasn't for YouTube and it wasn't for the internet and online gaming, I would never be able to speak to anybody in a different country or communicate in any form to another person in another country. And life would be limited, like it was back when I was a kid, to the area that you grow up in. I mean, the amount of people that I've known from my childhood who are now adults, they are lucky enough to marry somebody who lives within the vicinity of your area. And I find that to me is a bit of a shame, because there can't be anything more satisfying than having that lucky part of life to experience everything else that's out there. And I'd love to be able to experience other cultures and see how they do things and what have you. And obviously you have to research, you can't just go in there willy-nilly, so you have to abide by their laws and what have you, and realise that, you know, it's their country, they do things certain ways. So then you go over and you enjoy the hospitality. Hopefully they've got some, and you know, you never know. But for a local Joe like me, who I don't earn the kind of income that will send me off on a different country trip or a holiday abroad somewhere, I know unfortunately I've found a girl who I would have been happy to settle down with for the rest of my days, but she died unfortunately. But I can't help that, and she couldn't either. It's not any of our fault, but you know, that would have been the end of it if it was that. But we wouldn't have met if it wasn't for the fact that I'd ventured out a little bit further than what my comfort zone was. Granted, it was only freaking 15 miles down the bloody road, but you know, still, it was that extra bit that, you know, brought us together. Anyway, so if I'm struggling now to find somebody in my little comfort zone, if you like, what do? I can't afford to go abroad, so I'm stuck. Hence, technology is awesome when it comes to those kind of things, being able to gulf that gap. And yes, I know I'm not going to be able to go over there anyway, but at least I've had a conversation. How can you be indicating now when your fucking axle is almost in me cab, you tit-head? You fucking great lump. Oh, that really annoys the piss out of me, that does. Yeah, you can pull in now, you fucking numpty boy. I remember once, this was going back a few years, I was in lane 1, on the cruise control, minding my own business. A bloke in a low loader pulling a fucking JCB of some sort, some digger of whatever. His cab had got past me, and he stuck his indicator on. Naturally, I just sat there and took no fucking notice, and I'm thinking, why are you indicating now? You ain't even got your fucking trailer past me yet. And as happened, the junction was coming up ahead. And I thought, I wonder if he wants to go there. And he's creeping forward, but I'm just fucking, that's it, I'm on cruise, mate, I'm going for it. You can overtake me at whatever speed you like, but if you're going to crawl and you can't be bothered to knock your cruise control off and back off behind me and do the correct manoeuvre, I'm not going nowhere. So then he misses his junction, he slows down, right? to start waving his hands and cussing at me because I wouldn't back off and let him through. I'm thinking, fuck you, prick. You're the one who's in the wrong. You wanted to get off of that junction. There's a fucking mile marker, there's an half-mile marker, and there's 3, 2, 1 countdowns. You knew what junction you wanted to get off. You should have fucking backed off, gone behind me and waited. But no, impatient bastard wanted to cut in front of me. He wanted me to shift out of his way, and I just thought, fuck you. There's not a fucking chance in hell am I fucking moving. You want to get off at that next junction, you back the fuck off, indicate, get behind me, and you do it properly. Can't ask for no more than that. I digress. Anyway, so yes, my immediate thought is that because of all this shit that we do these days and our interaction with technology, I mean, there's people out there who say like you should just put your thing down for a bit and, you know, and open your eyes and what have you. But the thing is, you put your phone down, you put your iPad down or your tablet down, whichever, and what do you have? You have nothing. You know what I mean? You don't have a lot. There's not a lot around you, and unless you've got money, so they always neglect to fucking point this bit out. To do the things they want you to do without an iPad, iPhone, or any other fucking interactive connected device, you need a shitload of money. Because if you want to go to America, France, Germany, Paris, fucking Belgium, the Kremlin, whatever, I can do it by a click of a fucking mouse, and I'm there. Yes, granted, it would be much better to be there real life, but unfortunately, I'm in a position where I can't afford it. So when I speak to you lot and I have a natter and a whinge and a moan, I feel like that I'm communicating with a broad spectrum of people across the globe. I know I've only got a handful of subscribers, about 640 of you. To me, that's like 1 million, like 10 million to me, that is. That's fucking awesome. And to think that you guys enjoy what I do, and I'm happy you do. Okay, my happy bunch. I figured, being as though I am in a different area that I haven't been in for quite a while, you deserve a drive around. So let's get rid of some clutter. Oh, by the way, sat-nav dead. It no longer picks up GPS, it's fooked. That's something else I've got to spend money on that I can't afford. Oh, brilliant. Fucking wonderful. I love my life. Right, let's get on the way, shall we? Let's kick this motherfucker's out. Come on, you fucking sack of cack, else I'll drive. Fucking find a bastard gear. Better get on the road. You might swing around a bit the back of there, but the only thing is that's the only way I can do it in this truck. But at least you can see where you're going. That's the beauty of it. Right. Let's toodle on, shall we? Well, I know I might be repeating myself a bit, but I still can't get over what fucking stupid load of crap I pulled this morning. Which, if those of you who've watched the video previous to this one, well, you'll know what I'm on about. Leaving my car in drive and letting it fucking take off down the fucking yard. Awesome! Anyway, on a lighter note, today is going to be fun because I'm on my way to Driffield and I have now sat-nav. As I explained before, my geography is pretty shit, but hopefully, even though I don't traverse this road often, I can probably count how many times I've been on this road on one hand in the last 10 fucking years. But, you know, I can read signs, so we should be okay, he says. have some roadworks to contend with as well. Oh, fucking joy.
Sometimes I think that things happen to me on purpose because I'm just not destined to have a fucking incy bit of fucking slack. Now there's fucking plenty of people out there worse off than I am. It's like having a fucking splinter in your finger though, you know what I mean? It's there, it fucking annoys the cack out of it and you can't shift it, you know what I mean? It's like, that's the kind of irritable bollocks I'm on about. But hey, whatever. Never mind. Such is life, as they say. Well, if you haven't picked up on it by now, we are traversing up the A15 heading towards the Humber Bridge. That's the reason why I pulled over and stuck you on, because I thought, well, I don't get to go over the Humber Bridge very often, so why not do a drive along? And then you guys can appreciate the Humber Bridge. I will say this much though, it's a fucking expensive toll. Hence the 20 quid note. It is expensive. As far as tolls go, I think so. I personally believe it is, but hey, whatever. I don't know how much it costs to employ the people that run it. I don't know how much it costs for the maintenance on it, so it just, I'm just going because I'm the one who's paying for the fucking lot, you know. And I'm only going one way. I don't know. I think, though, it's 12 quid. Now, it used to be 18. I remember going over it once before and it was 18. Then when I came to go over it again, it was 12. So I'm hoping it's still 12. See? Told you. The amount of time to go over this thing is like twice. This will be the third time in fucking nearly 11 years. I know that Guitar Man 306 and the Flying Bathtub are up this neck of the woods somewhere in Hull. I might sort of skittish past that bit and head through like, I think I should be going towards like the Beverley area, so it's not quite Hull. And I am hoping to get up to Hull sometime in the next week or two for delivery, so I can do this drive along for Guitar Man and the Flying Bathtub. So I haven't forgot you guys, don't worry, I will get it as soon as I get up there. I will do one. Like I say, it'll probably start from Courtney and then I'll come back through, and if again I'm off to Driffield from there, it'll go up through the 1079 and onward. So for you pair, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So there you go. I think the towels are on the other side of this bridge. Let's see if I can speed down. And why the fuck are we pootling? Well, that's no fucking good, is it? I was expecting to have a nice drive on all this fucking bridge. Instead we're going to be crawling across the spunk iron thing. Fuck. That's not... Well, actually, I suppose if you look at it like this, the slower I go, the more scenery you're going to see, eh? So let's look at it in that way. Let's put some positive spin on it.
That's all I can do really, to put positive spin. Let's have a window open, it's getting a bit warm. Well, after the day I had yesterday, I was still fucking flying high until 12 o'clock. Honestly. I was in such a good mood and blah blah blah. And then obviously this morning I get kicked right in the fucking dingly danglies, I tell ya. Unbelievable. This sucks. I'm sorry, but it does. Why on earth? Automatic gearboxes in lorries are wank! Pretty cool though, mate. It's about the best I can do. Now there's new roads. It's such a shame that there is, because it would be nice to go to along here to the normal speed. I've got that Pharrell, is it Pharrell Williams song, Happy, fucking whizzing around in my head. Oh man. I've had to play that to cheer myself up from the fuck up this morning, so, you know, so I'm singing away to myself. Cause I'm happy, you know what I mean? Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. So, just ignore me if I carry on, if I do blurt out in that shit for some reason. Because the chorus is just fucking so catchy, it's ridiculous. Oh, this is all we want. What I might do in a second is if I actually stop and we all stop, I will turn the camera back off and then back on again. It's just to save the battery. Cause I'm happy, clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Cause I'm happy, clap along if you feel like that's what you want. Another side, I don't get it wrong. Ignore me. And there you go. We're almost at the tolls. See? It keeps going around in my head. I love it. No. The sun has got his hat on, hip 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 hooray. The sun has got his hat on and it's coming out to play.
You know, yesterday, when I was saying that fuck all could ever stop me and I'm fucking doing awesome and everything's going really well and fantastic and fine and all the rest of that cack, you're not going to believe what happened to me this morning. You gotta laugh, because at the end of the day it is so absolutely ridiculous that the words can't even explain. I mean, it's like all week my job's been average as usual, but I've been feeling really great and things have been great and blah blah blah. And then this morning I come down with one hell of a big fucking bump. I get to work, and as I drive through the gate of our yard, I swing to the left and park my car. Normally I do park my car. I just sort of like pull in, park it there, walk to the security gate, get me paperwork and the keys to whatever truck is available, and off I tootle. So there I am, pulls in, swings round, stops my car there, gets out the car, goes over to the security guard, talking to the security guard, and next thing I hear is a guy from the other end of the car parking, well, the yard, going, "Jace!" and he's pointing. And I turned around and I thought, oh, Roy must want me for something. Now, bear in mind, I turned round, looked at Roy, and then turned back at the security guard and said, oh, Roy must want me for something. So then I grabbed my keys and my paperwork, turned round again, and went, where the fuck's my car? Where's my car? And I'm thinking, I'm in the fucking Twilight Zone here. Where the fuck is my car? What's going on here? My car decided to take a little drive down the fucking yard, and consequently it hit two cars. Thankfully they was parked. It could have been a lot worse, and I'm keep trying to tell myself this because I am in such a fucking downer at the minute. I really am, thinking to myself, I mean, after all this week, the fun and I just feel really, felt really great about myself, and then I mean, how is it possible? I mean, I must have a fucking bad luck fairy hanging over my head just waiting to strike, you know, and go, ha, fuck you, you're having too much fun, you little twat. And obviously, consequently, after the gazillion years that I've been driving automatic cars, for some unknown reason, I left the fucker in drive. I've never left the fucking car in drive, never! I don't get it! What the fuck's going on? So why on earth would I actually do something so fucking ridiculous when I had such a great time through this week, and I've been really fucking excited and happy, and as you could tell yesterday, a little bit fucking over the top and loopy tunes. But I mean, what? How? When? Why? What the fuck for? And I just don't get it. So now, after all the good stuff, I'm oh, fuck. My insurance is going to go through the fucking roof now, because I sort of like clipped one car and hit the back of another fucker. And I wasn't even in the fucking thing. I mean, that's great though, isn't it? It just tootled off down the fucking yard. Thankfully, it was only ticking over, so it literally walked, you know what I mean? It didn't actually fucking sprint down the road, like, you know what I mean? So it just went tuk 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 tuk. Didn't hit anybody, so there's another grateful thing. And again, like I say, it didn't hit the back of one of our units because that would have fucked the front of my car up completely. It didn't hit the fucking office brick wall, so again, it didn't cause any damage there. So to literally bump up against two cars, I think I'm pretty lucky there, really, at the end of the day. I just can't believe it. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, words can't explain how I'm feeling right now, because it's just, it baffles the shit out of me. Because it's like, you know yourself, right? When you do something over and over and over again, right, it becomes second nature, right? That's how you practice things. When you want to say, you want to learn a musical instrument, or you want to learn a new trade or a talent, or learn a new language. You do it repetitively to keep on doing it. And I've been driving for a fucking long time, right? And to think that I actually got out my car without putting it in park after doing it over and over and over again for fucking years, and now well, I did say, didn't I, yesterday, that, you know, thinking that there's never going to be any firsts in life. Well, there's second first for you. Fucking hell, the first time I've ever never put my fucking car in park. Oh man, I feel like a complete tit. But there was nobody there, nobody got injured. There was both parked cars, so that's the end of that. But do I feel like a proper twat? I just got to now, I've just basically got to have my fucking eyes and ears and everything everywhere today, because you know what, someone else is going to fucking cock up, you can see it coming. Unbelievable. Does make you wonder. Does make you wonder why. I always have this philosophy, like whenever I have something good happen, something twice as worse happens to fuck it up. And it's just proved a point. I remember the once I started to save money because I desperately needed to save money, right? And I'd got as far as just under 200 quid saved, right? This was in a savings account. Once I'd reached that point, my car that I had back then died on me. The water pump seized, it overheated the engine, blew the top radiator out, and that 200 quid ended up footing the 631 quid that it actually cost me in the total. So, you know what I mean? I try and do positive things, and a massive negative thing will delete the fucker. But this time, regardless of this fucking fuck up, I am not going to let it get me down. I am going to soldier on, and that's the end of it. Laugh it off. It could have been worse. It's just insurance. It's only plastic, and fucking that's the end of it. So, fuck it. Anyway, I'm going to go now because I've waffled on enough. And I might, because I'm going to a place called Stallingborough. And I'm going to, I'll probably do a drive along. I am in a XF DAF today, so it might be a bit awkward because everything's a little bit, you know, skewy-fy. But I'll see what I can do. Alright, speak to you later. Have yourself a great evening, because obviously, you know, there you go. Anyway, hope you've had a good day, you lot. Better than what mine has been anyway, so I'm going to go. I'm waffling too much. Speak to you later. Ta-da.